Why it matters is a really big point, and as industry professionals, we want to highlight the magic of working with influencers. Influencers can be fantastic brand partners. Influencers are really unique partnership models. The influencer marketing industry is growing at the speed of light. Influencers are, well, people with influence. They're social media personalities, real people who have influence over their followers. You don't have to have 1 million followers in order to be considered an influencer, nor to be considered a useful brand partner. Ultimately, influencers bring a unique perspective on the products they endorse and a genuine, engaged audience. Most advertisers handpick influencers to support their programs, which guarantees tight alignment between the influencer and the brand. There are many ways to categorize influencers. A standard way of understanding influencers is through tiers. By tier, we really mean follower size, speaking here in Instagram terms specifically. We also see partnership models as a major factor in grouping influencers. Partnership models represent how brands actually partner with influencers. Here we have an outline of basic influencer tiers, which is how we've categorized influencers based on Instagram follower size count. Starting at the top, we have megawatt influencers. These are creators with an unbelievably huge social following. Below the megawatt tier, we have what we call macro influencers. These creators may be the OG fashion or lifestyle bloggers whose career trajectory is aligned with Instagram's rise in popularity. Think the hyper-successful fashion influencers who go on to launch their own fashion brands. The mid-tier level is the largest tier, and it's where we see the most movement now. Mid-tier creators may have anywhere between 75,000 followers all the way up to 250,000 followers, which is a massive range. At the lowest level, we have what we call micro and nano influencers. These are creators who likely have some strong influence among their close personal network. Now, there are countless opinions about how micro-influencers are better than macro-influencers and vice versa. Truth be told, this is a pointless war because there are pros and cons to each. There are a lot of reasons to work with influencers and a lot of ways that influencers present unique partnership opportunities for brands. The first reason to work with influencers is probably the most popular: personal storytelling and brand credibility. Consumers trust influencers. The next reason is also a big one. A great reason to choose influencer marketing is for ambassador potential and community building. Influencer brand ambassadors already love the brand's product. A final compelling reason to use influencers is because they repurpose assets and drive traffic. This is a major benefit of working with influencers. Let's take a look at how those reasons align with brand goals and KPIs. Firstly, personal storytelling and brand credibility relate to brand awareness. So a brand should look at impressions, engagement, and conversation. Secondly, growing a group of brand ambassadors creates a community a brand can count on. This boils down to increasing conversion. So the main KPIs here involve clicks, sales, signups, downloads, discount code usage, and anything else that tracks the effectiveness of a brand's CTA. Lastly, when a brand aims to use content for ads or user-generated content, the KPIs involve the number of usable assets and the metrics the brand achieves via amplification. Remember that many influencer programs have multiple goals, which means they can align with multiple KPIs.